Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Tales of Monkey Island. Last time we managed to complete the buried treasure requirement for the whole deep gut information thing, which I think leaves us with just needing to basically get onto the Screaming Narwhal. We've done 2 of the 3 things that the guy asked us to. So I think that's probably where we go now. I'm not really sure what we want to do to get there, but let's head to the docks. Okay, along we go.
Free vowels! Get him wild there, vowels!
Well, so apparently quite a few characters in this are from the Poker Night games that Telltale did, which I know a few characters in the Sam and Max trilogy were from those games as well. I've not played them, but I do think it's quite cool that they've got that. Why is there... Is this...
Ew.
Right, we've got some grease there. I don't know if we can pick that up. We tried walking up here, right? And it doesn't let us do it.
Let's try that again.
No, so
Yep, still pointless.
I don't know if there's a way we can get that to go away.
Oh, dang.
Right, so she's going to chuck the hot coals at us if we go that way. Oh, okay. Did that happen
And
before?
now the dock is smoldering. Perfect.
Oh, okay. So now we've got a grease fire.
I don't think those embers are going out anytime soon.
Okay, well that's just going to keep burning then, I guess. Does he do the same thing if we try and climb it again? Yeah, looks like he does. Don't know if that's going to make the fire any bigger. Probably not.
I don't know why I keep doing that.
Yeah, I don't know why either, but it's worth a try. Oh, the actual plank's gone now. Alright, and then the other thing we've got is this clothesline with the crank. This is where we found the membership card, wasn't it? Okay, so that sends these things across to him. So I wonder if there's something we can do
That
with...
sock needs a good darning. Darn you, sock!
Very good.
Sheer, sexy, and playful, with plenty of support for the active pirate.
Hopefully. Maybe Guybrush can get a job in advertising if this doesn't work out. We've got a bomb, we've got a YouTube, we've got a flower pot. I mean, can we like put any of these things in here?
I don't think a flower sconce would enhance the feng shui right here.
Maybe not. Can we...
I don't think a flower sconce would enhance the feng shui right here.
Okay, I mean, maybe we can like put a bomb in it and send the bomb over to him.
These size 9 bombs won't fit in that size 3 sock.
Okay, but maybe they'll fit in the other thing?
That's a good idea, but I should probably try lighting it first.
Ah, okay, right. Well, I'm guessing that's what this convenient fire is for then.
Oh, and a bottle of grog.
Nice. Nice song, I like it. Okay. Yeah, so we're on...
Okay, now what?
We're just going to store that in our trousers. Lovely, that seems like a terrible idea. Seeing as it's on fire. And then we chuck it up here?
Good thing Winslow's undies have so much crotchal support.
Yeah, okay. And then do we send it over to him? Oh.
Oh, monkey spit.
Oh, okay.
Those are some sturdy undies.
Okay, so not quite. I feel like we're nearly there. Do we just need to wait for longer? Let's see if he's got anything to say.
There!
Maybe he can give us a
Ahoy
clue.
there, Master Threepwood!
I found your membership card.
I found your membership card.
Keep it! In my book, possession is 7/12 of the law.
I was told there would be no man.
Okay, how'd you become the captain?
Well, if you didn't build the narwhal, why are you the captain?
By tradition, whoever knocks the captain of the Screaming Narwhal off the deck gets to be the captain until he's knocked off by the next guy.
So all I have to do is knock him off, huh?
Okay, so I'm
Seeing
guessing...
ya.
I look forward to it.
Can we... Is there anything else we can do with this? If we send the crank across without the bomb in, just does the same sort of thing. If we... do we have... oh, we've got like unlimited bombs, I think. That's good. If we light it again... so it definitely seems like we've got to put this into here. Maybe it's just a case of it being necessary to leave it for longer before we send it across. Let's see what happens if we just don't send it. How long do we get before it blows up? I mean, that's longer time now, isn't it? He wasn't looking, but he sent it back again.
Oh, monkey spit.
I know. So
Those are some sturdy undies.
it seems, unless that's a clue that we've got to do something to that, but it seems like if we
Sheer, sexy, and playful, with plenty of support for the active pirate.
we haven't got anything that we can use to like break them or anything.
It's a U-shaped tube. The U must stand for unbreakable, I guess.
We can't like combine these things, can we? Oops. No. Okay. So what have we got? We've got the we've actually got the clothesline as well.
Alley-oop.
Uh-oh. Hey!
Ah. Okay. I've got an idea then. Let's see. If we, rather than sending the bomb across, it seems like
Now what?
by climbing on there, he brings everything across to himself on his own. So I'm thinking if we try this.
It's a good thing Winslow's undies have so much crotchal support.
Instead of using the crank to send this across, if we climb along and make him pull it across himself, is that going to work timing wise?
No, don't, please.
Yeah, okay, I think so.
You'll have to be a lot sneakier than that if you want to knock me off, lad.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What? Clever boy.
Bye bye. Is that a Jurassic Park reference? The, like the clever boy, clever girl
Well
thing?
played, Master Threepwood. Or should I say, Captain Threepwood.
Ooh.
Captain?
Aye, now that you've bounced me off the Screaming Narwhal, you're officially its captain.
Hooray.
Until someone else comes along and knocks you off.
Sweet.
Aye, bloody well sweet it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some massive internal hemorrhaging to attend
Oh
to.
god.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Oh, just barge into him, why not?
I just got a tip there's some kind of wanton piracy going on around here.
Oh yes.
Not just any wanton piracy, a genuine ship seizure committed by none other than Captain Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. Guybrush is one word.
Wonderful. I could probably get a week's worth of stories out of this. You know, Threepwood, you've got spunk. Pirate spunk.
Ew.
Lovely.
Why don't you take a walk with me back to the keel hauler? Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, it all started back on Melee Island.
We're going to go through the entire history of it.
That's how I wound up here on Flotsam Island.
Well, I don't know how you did it, Seafood. But thanks to you, I've got enough sordid swashbuckling stories to keep the Flotsam Keel Hauler Gazette afloat for months.
Good for you.
That'll show those bozos over at the Times.
Yeah, that's, great. Now, about Deep Gut.
My pleasure, Threepwood. Sit tight while I make you a copy.
Alright.
Dammy, give me a copy of the Deep Gut file. Pronto. Right away, Mr. Nipperkin.
That's the
Here
same
you go,
guy,
kid.
isn't it?
Everything you need to know to contact Deep Gut. Don't let anyone know I gave this to you, okay? My editor will put me on deep cover in the obituary beat. Catch my drift?
Not really, but...
Great. Now, if you'll excuse me, Ace reporter Davey Nipperkin's got some headlines to grab.
Finally! Now I can ask this Deep Gut person how to get off this island and back to Elaine.
Oh god.
Seems simple enough.
Oh, it's that cabin. Oh, it's that. I wonder if that's the instructions to go left, up, up, up to get there, but we sort of discovered that by mistake, didn't we, while we were doing that action figure. Definitely not a doll puzzle. Yeah, we can actually go there. It's quite funny. Okay, well, we accidentally solved a puzzle there. Brilliant. I love it when that happens. I mean, it would have been nice to follow. I'm guessing the footsteps show you the directions to go to do the maze, but there we go. We've done the maze by accident. So this is obviously Deep Gut then. We tried knocking on this door before, we didn't get anywhere.
What's the word?
Deadline?
Deadline.
Okay. Oh, is Deep Gut the voodoo lady?
Welcome, Guy.
The
Ah.
voodoo lady. Boy, am I glad to see you. I've got so many questions.
There'll be time enough for questions later. But first, hand me the LeChuck Slayer,
The what?
So LeChuck
the
Slayer.
cursed cutlass of Kaflu. Now that LeChuck has been destroyed, the cutlass must be ritually dismantled in a soul-chilling voodoo ceremony
Oh.
to ensure that his evil never reawakens.
About that.
Yeah, about that.
See? It was a dud. Elaine messed it up. I had to ad-lib your cutlass recipe a little bit. It was Elaine.
I tried to destroy LeChuck with the cutlass, but I had to make some last-second substitutions, and there were some complications.
Coward.
What manner of complications?
You can imagine.
Well, the cutlass didn't so much annihilate LeChuck as it turned him human.
Yeah.
What?
It was
I
mostly
couldn't
our
believe it
fault.
either. Personally, I think it's a trick.
The human LeChuck. This is troubling.
Very troubling.
Can you help me?
I'll do as much as the fates allow, but I fear that you will not like what I have to say.
Uh-oh. Can you tell me if Elaine is okay?
Can you tell me if Elaine is okay?
The view is hazy. Ask again later.
It's not very
Later?
helpful.
But she could be in danger, or dead, or worse.
Worse.
I only know what the spirits reveal, Guybrush Threepwood.
Fine.
Then what in the name of Satan's comb over are you good for, you bloated old sea hag?
Well,
What was that?
That was the POX of LeChuck.
Who the what now?
The POX of LeChuck. When your improperly enchanted cutlass turned LeChuck into a human, all the evil voodoo juju within him had to go somewhere.
well, that's good.
Were you touching him at the time?
I was. Does that explain the antisocial behavior and the crude gestures?
Yes. Some of LeChuck's evil has seeped into your hand.
Do you have a cure?
No, but I know where you can find one.
Excellent.
I feel a piratey quest coming on.
Yeah.
To eliminate the POX of LeChuck, you must seek out La Esponja Grande.
Oh, I vaguely remember
The
this.
big sponge?
La Esponja Grande is no ordinary sponge, Threepwood. It is a legendary sea sponge with incredible voodoo exfoliating abilities,
Nice.
capable of absorbing limitless quantities of voodoo mojo.
Where can I find it?
I have never seen it myself, but a former friend of mine, Coronado de Cava, spent many years searching for it. I last saw him in the Jerkbait Islands. Take this locket to him, and tell him I vouched for your character.
I'll get right on it after I find Elaine.
That would be unwise, Guybrush. The POX of LeChuck must be eliminated before it spreads.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Whatever.
Well, whatever. Fine. Can you help me get off Flotsam Island?
Can you help me get off Flotsam Island? I've got a ship, but it won't do me any good with these crazy winds.
I'm afraid the winds of Flotsam are controlled by forces beyond my control, Guybrush. Perhaps someone in town can help you.
Yeah, fine. Can you tell me where LeChuck is?
If you can't tell me about Elaine, can you at least tell me where LeChuck is?
Without a mark of the voodoo on him, LeChuck's whereabouts are a mystery to me.
How do I stave off this pox?
Do you have anything to stave off the POX of LeChuck? This hand is really starting to annoy me.
The only way to safely deal with the POX is La Esponja Grande.
Fine. Anything else?
What else can you tell me about the POX of LeChuck?
It's a creeping cloud of unstoppable evil, spreading LeChuck's accumulated vileness like a disease across the seas.
Ugh.
Even now, I can sense the POX wending its way to this very island.
It'll be fine, I'm sure. Won't even be a major thing, you know. About this big sponge.
Assuming that I do go looking for La Esponja Grande after I get off this island, what else can you tell me about it?
It's a giant magical sea sponge capable of absorbing immense voodoo energies. If there's anything that can mop up all of LeChuck's evil mojo, it's the sponge.
Fine. We'll probably look for the sponge, I guess. Tell me more about this locket.
Tell me more about this locket.
It was given to me by my friend, Coronado de Cava.
Right, friend.
Why do you keep putting dramatic pauses around friend?
Yeah.
Was Coronado...
Yes, he was my boyfriend.
We don't want to think about it.
Icky.
Yeah,
We met in
please.
the Jerkbait Islands many years ago. I fell in love with his treasure-hunting mind and his beautiful eyes. He fell in love with my voodoo charms and my
No,
soft...
please,
La,
please.
la, 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 not listening.
We don't want to hear it. Good job,
like
Guybrush.
a volcano.
Oh my god.
But after several months of ocean steaming passion, our love cooled after he became obsessed with the myth of La Esponja Grande. When we parted, he gave me that locket.
Ah.
Sad. And disquietingly graphic.
Yeah, we don't. Let's never ask. Tell me some more about the locket. I mean, do we want to know more?
Tell me some more about the locket.
No, it hurts too much. Go to the Jerkbait Islands. Find Coronado de Cava and show him the locket. If anyone can find La Esponja, he can.
Okay, fine. We'll find him. What's your name anyway?
You know, you've been helping me out for years, and I still don't know your name.
Names have power, Guybrush Threepwood. Only a fool willingly gives it away.
Does my name have power?
Sure, why not?
That's a no. How'd you end up on Flotsam?
Well, how'd you end up on Flotsam Island?
I go where I am needed.
Right. Your deep gut?
So you're Deep Gut? Davy Nipperkin's source of off-island news?
Yes.
Why?
The price of a voodoo lifestyle is not merely spiritual, little pirate. It also requires a substantial financial commitment.
Fine. Alright, well, see ya.
Well, this has been disturbing, but I've got an island to escape, a wife to find, and apparently a giant voodoo-sucking sponge to hunt.
Yeah.
May the fates guide you, Guybrush Threepwood.
It seems like our to-do list is increasing in size constantly, but we will leave it there for this one. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paulione, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, and Zoltes, and I'll see you next time.